back to Davenport University for the 4th annual CBJ Uncommitted Games, presented by Park Avenue Productions. Tom Cavanaugh set ready to go for Game 4 of 6. We saw our first 3 teams wrap up their day about 20 minutes ago, and we're off to a hot start early on. Aliciana Wyant grounds out sharply to third base. On the mound to start is Grace Gervin out of the Michigan Bat Busters program, that travel team. And behind the plate is Quinn Robertson. We're getting started right at 1:20. That was the scheduled start time. And remember, for anybody that did not join us in the first 3 games, these contests are hard set at 1 hour and 20 minutes, so we will be done here at 2:40. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Doesn't matter if it's the middle of an inning. At any point, they will make that switch. Ball down to Morgan Lunan. All new fresh faces from the opening 3 teams we saw. These teams 4, 5, and 6 will play round robin style and each play each other once. And here's a ground ball right back to Gervin. She snags and flips. 2 away. Francesca Poole.
Number 34, Francesca Poole.
Out of Petoskey High School. She's a 2028 graduate. Hit 11 home runs in her sophomore season in high school. There is some power in this right-handed bat. About 81 degrees, sunny. Maybe 3 or 4 clouds in the sky. It's been beaten down on us all morning into the afternoon. There's Poole, part of Team Finesse. We've seen several girls on across all 5 teams that we've seen to this point with those black, blue, and white Finesse jerseys on. Batbusters as well. The Dukes, that's another one. Turn-in 2, another travel team that we have seen a bunch of today as well. Swinging a line drive, base hit into left field. Francesca Poole with the very first hit of the day for either side. And she got that one on the handle. Excited to see what it looks like when she catches the barrel. I'm going to bring Sadie Bush to the plate.
Number 13, Sadie Bush.
She'll chop on the ground to second base. Forehand play can't be made. It's kicked around. On to second base goes Poole. It's going to be an error that lets Bush reach. So we mentioned Gervin at the mound, or in the circle, and Robertson behind the plate. We'll get to the infield in a moment, but that play just bounced up on the heel of the glove.
0, Capri Wilson.
Looks like Caitlin Brennan playing over there at first base, as this is going to get past the catcher Robertson. Both runners will move up a base. Poole to third, Bush to second. Looks to be Malia Smith at second base. At third, Brooklyn Minix. And this one's going to get by Robertson as well. Poole, a late break. She can't go. She was already headed back towards the bag. Might have had a shot at it, but her momentum was already carrying back towards third base, not towards home, and at that point, you cannot risk it. Capri Wilson's turn. She's sitting on a 2-0 count. That's a strike call. Wilson, part of the Grand Rapids Diamonds squad, goes to Traverse City West Senior High School. One of the 2 catchers on this roster is Wilson. It's her and Sadie Bush, who we just saw at the plate and is standing down at second. The other pitcher alongside Grace Gervin will be Megan Cox. We'll see her in the 3rd and 4th innings of this game. 0-2 line drive, foul. Nearly a perfect play by our third base coach. In and out of his hands, but more power to him for staying in front of that one. Gervin looking for a key strikeout. There's 2 gone. Team 5 knocking on the door early. Here's a pop-up, first base side. Calling for it. Brennan, she'll put it away to end the inning. Gerving strands the pair in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the first. No score between teams 4 and 5 on the CBJ Uncommitted games.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers Hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers Hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships.
Teresa DiStefano will toe the slab first for Team 5, looking to put up a 0 and match what Grace Gervin was able to do. Capri Wilson behind the plate, Francesca Poole playing first base. At third base will be Shedlock. That's Maddie Shedlock. And at second, Liliana Tundo. And the shortstop is number 2, Lydia Bramer. Swinging a pop-up on the first pitch to Malaya Smith, and Tundo, that is, puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, number 12, Brooklyn Minix.
There's Brooklyn Minix, shortstop, as she puts it on the ground to Francesca Poole. Fields easy and touches on for 3 unassisted. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 24, Caitlin Brennan.
First pitch is a ball to Caitlin Brennan. 2 outs, nobody on. This is low in the dirt. DiStefano on the mound, 2028 graduate out of the Turn-In 2 program. Attends Salem High School. Rocking a 3.7 GPA, looking at early education to continue in her college. And Francesca Poole makes another beautiful play on the forehand. That's 2, 3 unassisted to close out the inning. We're through 1, no score from Game 4 here at Davenport University. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for Team 5. They stranded a pair in scoring position last inning, starting the second with Maddie Shedlock. Grace Gervin was, wouldn't say roughed up, as this is a line drive to right field. Caught for out number 1. Nice swing from Shedlock, but Gervin did get into some trouble with runners on second and third and 2 outs. She was able to get out of the jam with a foul out from Capri Wilson. Shedlock allowed out number 1, lives it up to Liliana Tundo with nobody aboard. Wave and a miss. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. Tundo looking to study sports management as a 2027 graduate, so going into her senior season at Anchor Bay High School. Strike called, 0-2. Sorry, 1-1. No, 0-2, I'm sorry. She did have the swing and miss to start. Gervin gets a swing and miss, strike 3. Quinn Robertson, the catcher, likes what she sees and points the glove in encouragement back towards Gervin. Quickly 2 outs.
Now batting, number 2, Lydia Bramer.
Lydia Bramer will come to the plate for the first time, one of the few lefties in this lineup. First pitch to her, called strike. Bramer, a 2028 graduate, playing for that finesse Northern Michigan 15U team out of Glen Lake Community School. This one's fouled away, and wherever Lydia Bramer hits this, granted it be on the ground, she's got a really good chance to beat it out. Why? She stole 51 bases as a freshman on varsity over there at Glen Lake Community School. That is very impressive. Checked her swing. Did she go? They're going to offer to our field umpire. She did not. Ooh. I don't have the greatest angle in the world, but it did look as if she did go around. She'll have another chance here. Gervin versus Bramer. The pitch. Swing and a miss. They're going to have to complete the strikeout as Robertson dropped it, but back-to-back punch-outs for Grace Gervin. Looked like she went to me, but Gervin said ball don't lie and struck her out on the very next pitch. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score here from Davenport.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Four, 5, 6 hitters due up for Team 4, starting with Shannon Christner. It's a great view of downtown Grand Rapids. We're about 20 minutes southeast of the area, out here in Caledonia. Davenport, one of the premier schools in the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Switching over from the WAC, which is the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Club, NAIA to D2 recently over the last couple of years. First pitch from Teresa DiStefano is a ball high and tight. What an inning it was for Teresa in the circle. A weak pop-up and a couple of ground outs to first. Sat down Team 4, 1, 2, 3. That ball's going to miss High again, 2-0 to Christner. Same spot, high and tight. It'll be Christner, Lyndon Jelnick, and Drew Van Ash. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Number 11, Lyndon Jelnick.
There comes Jelnick. 2028 graduate with a 4.12 GPA. That's very impressive. Ground ball to second. They got off the bag, and both runners are safe. The throw from Tundo at second pulled Bramer off the bag, and the throw back to Poole at first was not in time. Everybody's safe. There's 2 on, nobody out. Hard hit ball from Jelnick. And Tundo, I wouldn't say she rushed it, but she tried to go quick, and the throw was a little bit off. Bramer pulled her foot. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Drew Van Ash's turn. Chops one on the ground to shortstop. Bramer fumbles it. Can't go anywhere with it. By the time she looked up to first, Drew was down the line. They're loaded with nobody out. It was a tough in-between hop there for the shortstop Bramer. Just hit the heel of the glove and bounced around for a moment. Here's Quinn Robertson, catcher for those first 2 innings. She'll be back for the 5th and 6th behind the plate. So for whoever wasn't joining us in the first 3 games, the catchers, whoever catches the first 2 innings will take 2 innings off and then catch the final 2. So they'll go 1, 2, 5, and 6. And then in the second game that they play, they'll catch just innings 3 and 4. So each catcher, being 2 of them, will get 6 full innings behind the plate. The same goes for the pitchers because there are 2 per team. That's a strike called at the knees. Bases loaded, nobody out. Looking for our first run of the game still. Robertson chops on the ground to third. The throw home is in time. Wilson with the stretch, and they get the force. Well done from the Team 5 third baseman.
St. Louis, Monday.
That's Shedlock over there.
Triple Crown Nationals.
Number 5, Charlie Alcorn.
Swinging a line drive left field. Tagging from third and scoring will be Jelnick. It's 1-0 on the sacrifice fly from Charlie Alcorn. Didn't have much time to talk about Alcorn, but she's productive on the very first pitch that she sees. That's out number 2.
Number 9, Nola May T. Cruz.
There's Nola May T. Cruz, 9th batter in this lineup. Takes a ball. 1-0 Team 4. Swinging a line drive, gloved by Bramer, and she caught it for out number 3. Sac fly from Alcorn. 1-0. We've played 2 innings. Team 4 on top by 1.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Megan Cox, the new arm on the mound for Team 4. The lefty will try to put up a 0, protecting a 1-0 lead. Leading things off will be Olivia Munden, and then it's Ella Edwards and Lydia Kosanki. But Megan Cox, excited to watch her throw. She's a 2029 graduate, which means she's just going into her sophomore season. And we'll see her against her very first few batters after Grace Gerving threw a semi-polished 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 error behind her, and then retired 6 of the 8 that she faced with a pair of strikeouts to end those first 2 innings. We'll see Grace in the last 2 innings, in the 5th and the 6th. But very promising from her. It's encouraging to see her do what she did. First pitch is high for a ball. Olivia Munden pursuing dental school as she's a 2028 high school grad, playing for the Lady Dukes out of Woodhaven High School. Sitting on a 2-0 count currently. That's a strike called at the knees. Good battle back. A 3-0 count, much different than 2-1. The pitch. Fouled away. We're even at 2 apiece. The 2-2. Swing and a miss off the glove of the catcher Jelnick down to first, and that's out number 1. I'm sorry, that's Charlie Alcorn behind the plate doing the catching. Jelnick, I think, is out there in center field. I'm sorry, Jelnick at third base. Here's a pop-up. Back behind home plate, Alcorn late locating it, could not make the play. And Ella Edwards give it another life. So Megan Cox strikes out the first batter that she faces. Edwards out of Comstock Park. She was an all-conference, all-district, and M-Live Dream Team honorable mention this past season, as this is shot foul. Playing a part of Grand Rapids Flames 15U under Coach Terry. Interior design and business is what Ella wants to go into. Very interesting. I've seen a wide array of different professions or college majors that many of these ladies want to go through. Nursing, political science, exercise science, forensics, pre-med, business, interior design. Very diverse. Here's a high fly ball left center field, and hauling it in left center field for out number 2. Edwards a deep fly out.
Lydia Kusanke.
It's Michaela Shelsky out there in left field. Alongside her was Shannon Christner making the catch. Kusanke takes a strike, 0-2. We're back with the pocket radar, by the way, giving you the velocities of every pitch. The 0-2. Fouled back. And we will not have it for this next pitch. As it ricocheted back, it hit the netting and disconnected the actual radar from the wire presented on the big screen that we had. You kind of see it here, just to the left of your screen. As that is a ball. Kusanke working an at-bat here. Above a 4 GPA for Kusanke. It's a 2028 graduate. Out of Sheboygan High School. She continues to fight. 1-0 Team 4 on top of Team 5 here in the top of the third inning. We have 2 more contests after this one to conclude our day at Davenport University, and Kusanke, another spoiled pitch, fouled away. Cox delivers. Up high, we're going to go full. 3-2. That's ball 4. What an at-bat from Lydia Kusanke right there. Very impressive. Megan Cox, one of the top pitchers that will be rolled out at any point today, and she just worked arguably the best walk of the day. One of the better at-bats we've seen throughout the 4 games. Teresa DeStefano with 1 on and 2 out. Swing and a miss off the glove of the catcher Alcorn. Down to second base goes the runner Kusanke. That pitch is upstairs. Good at-bats from the bottom of this lineup here for Team 5. They were quiet in the second, went 1, 2, 3. Quiet to start off this third inning. They've been all right since. There's a deep fly out from Edwards. Kusanke worked the walk, yet is now in scoring position after a pass ball. Two called third on the outside corner, and that'll do it. A pair of strikeouts in the inning for Megan Cox. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Team 4 on top by 1, looking for more. Lydia Kasanke onto the mound after working a very impressive walk. She will stand in the circle to face the 10, 11, and 12 hitters for Team 4. That is Michaela Shelsky, Grace Gervin, and Megan Cox.
So I saw you talking to that girl over there. What'd she say?
Out of finesse is Kasanke, and I think one of her teammates there at shortstop. In Caitlin, excuse me, that's Bremer out there at shortstop. Lydia Bremer.
15, Michaela Shelsky.
She's good, but she's got to understand. No place is probably going to be completely free, but maybe
It's Michaela Shelsky.
might be able to get her, right?
Her first at bat.
Yeah. Did she say like
Swing and a miss.
or any schools? No.
0-1.
She's a good
Shelsky, a 3.5 GPA, 2028 graduate. Not a turn-in-2, another turn-in-2 product. We've seen several of them today. It's quickly nothing in 2. Out of Canton, Michigan, goes to Salem High School.
Yeah.
Does Michaela.
Right.
0-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up. That is going to reach out of play right behind our press box. Swinging a line drive on one hop, backhand play, throw to first, and a good stretch from Poole, but Bremer can't get her. Infield hit for Michaela Shelsky. That was put in the perfect spot. And a heck of a play from Bremer. If Shelsky was any slower, she'd have been out. She does have those wheels, and she was able to scurry down the line in time. Give Francesca Poole some credit as well for the stretch she made. Here's Gervin squaring a bunt, pulls back. After Gervin, it'll be Cox. That wind's starting to pick up now, blowing straight out to right field. For the first 3 games, there was absolutely no wind at all. Swinging a pop-up. This is on the infield. Shedlock squeezes it. 1 gone.
Number 15, Megan Cox.
Here comes Megan Cox. We'll see her out for another inning in the 4th. This pitch gets over the head of the catcher, Sadie Bush. And now that wind really picking up. Things are swirling around up here in the press box. Swinging a high fly ball, right field, not deep. In a few steps, making the catch. No tag at second base from Shelsky after she stole second base. Cox flies out, 2 away. It's good play in left field there by Aliciana Wyant. And now it's back to the top of the lineup and Malia Smith. Smith takes a strike. Pop out victim to second base her first time. Another pop-up. Third base side. Is this playable for Shedlock? Yes, it is. And she makes the catch to retire the side. Leadoff base hit from Shelsky, but no more. We go to the 4th. Team 4, 1, Team 5, 0 from Davenport University. We'll be right back.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
The ultimate satellite camera bringing you right onto the diamond here at Davenport University. Tom Cavanaugh taking you through all of the action today from 8:30 a.m. to 5:45 p.m. All 6 games on tap through the College Bound Jocks YouTube page. Aliciana Wyant to lead things off against Megan Cox. Wave and a miss. Just one hit apiece for each side. That one run has gone to Team 4, who's now in the field as Smith skies one in the air to center. One up, one down as that catch is made right in the middle of the DU Davenport logo out there in the turf center.
Number 14, Morgan Lerner.
Excuse me, that was Wyant that flied out, not Smith. Here comes Morgan Lunan for the second time. She fouls one to the screen. Play in center field made by Michaela Shelsky. Lunan takes one in the dirt. 2028 graduate out of Gilbert High School. Plays for Tennessee Fury Platinum Schroyer. 16U team. One-two pitch. Spoils it. Does Lunan. She grounded out to the pitcher who was Grace Gervin. We will see her in the 5th. Gervin will then throw the 5th and 6th, and if we reach the 7th inning, Cox would come back out. They just alternate every 2. Wave and a miss. Megan Cox, another strikeout. Her second. That brings Francesca Poole to the plate.
Number 44, Francesca Poole.
Poole with a base hit to left field. The only hit today for Team 5. That's a swing and miss. That fastball up near the shoulders. Poole swings and hits a high fly ball center field. This ball's got some carry. Looking up, it is gone, a home run. Hadn't seen one all day. I had a feeling Francesca Poole would put one out, and she crushes that thing about 220 to center field. Her first at-bat, she got it on the handle and lined one out sharply to left field. And I said, if that's how she hits it off the handle, I'd love to see what it sounds like off the screws. And this was a no-doubter. Shelsky back, ran out of room, and that cleared it by a good 5 to 10 feet. We did also mention she hit 11 home runs in her sophomore season, so that is very on par for the way that she plays. Great swing. It's now a 1-1 ball game as Team 5 gets on the board. This one's fouled straight back. It's going to ricochet onto the field. Sadie Bush at the plate now. Reached on an error to second base. It's a pretty cool little angle there from our center field camera. Two outs on a 1-2 count. Bush fouls it once more. Cox delivers. Wave and a miss, strike three. 3 total strikeouts for Megan Cox in her 2 innings of work in this game. She will be back either the tail end of this one or in our next contest. Home run from Francesca Poole ties it at 1 apiece. We go to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the CBJ Uncommitted Games.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers Hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers Hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships.
Entering the back half of Game 4. Still 2 more to play after this one concludes. It's a full day of softball. And some of the best uncommitted players across the state of Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, and beyond. First pitch waved and missed out of the hand of Lydia Kasaki. That's Brooklyn Minix cutting and missing. Grounded out to first base. Her only time up. Make it 1-1 on a pitch off the plate. Francesca Poole, a solo home run to straightaway center field, ties the game at 1. That's a strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Kasaki. Fairly open stance for Brooklyn, waiting on it. Chops it back to the mound. Kasaki fields an underhand flips. 1 away. Caitlin Brennan's turn. She also grounded out to first base.
Number 24, Caitlin Brennan.
Brennan out of Heartland High School, plays for SaberCats. First team All-County and first team All-District as a sophomore was Caitlin. She's a 2027 graduate, so she'll be a senior. Pitch rides away. About 35 minutes left in our contest here as we're approaching 2:05 p.m. Eastern Time. It's now 3 balls and no strikes. Kasaki on for her second inning. Gave up a base hit in the third and then retired the next 3. That's a 4-pitch walk. The first free pass that she has allowed in this game.
Number 3, Shannon Christner.
And Shannon Christner, who was the last Team 4 player to draw a walk before Brennan just did, but Christner did it earlier against Teresa DiStefano. That ball's in the, no, it's a called strike, lower outside corner. A pause reaction from our home plate umpire. Thought that was low. Oh, 1. This one's definitely in the dirt. Nice block from Sadie Bush behind the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Christner at the plate and Bush doing the catching, wearing that same Lady Dukes jersey, I think. A terrible look at it from here. And that is ball 4, so back-to-back walks. 2 aboard. That's Crowns 18U, excuse me. It's a lot of blue with white pinstripes for a couple different teams out here today. And it seems as if the count from our home plate umpire was incorrect. That was only ball 3 to Shannon Christner, so she will take the right-handed batter's box once more. I was on his page. I thought that was ball 4. Still 3-1. Line drive fouled on the third base line. We're going to push to full. So Caitlin Brennan still standing at first base. Christner has now battled to a 3-2 count. Lyndon Jelnick, the only run to come across the plate for Team 4, is waiting on deck. The 3-2. Swinging a pop-up, out of play. A lot of foul balls across all 4 games with 2 strikes. It's just signs of good hitters that are able to continue to do that. The full count once more. Swinging a high fly ball, left field. It's going to be in foul territory, coming over and unable to make the catch in left. That was number 14, Morgan Lunan. So this at-bat extends for Christner. Continuing the battle. It's a 1-1 game, just 3 hits combined between the 2 squads. And that's in the dirt, ball 4. So an eventual walk. Second in a row from Kasanki. As runners on first and second with 1 out, Lyndon Jelnick bounced into a fielder's choice and scored on the Charlie Alcorn sacrifice fly. The only hit for Team 4 came from Drew Van Ash in the second. That's a ball. Oh, I'm sorry, from Michaela Shelsky. Van Ash, she reached on an error. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. It's the last of the 4th. Then we get into the final third of our ball game. With limited time to play, they try to back pick to first. Nice job from Poole to keep that in front. That was a throw in the dirt by Bush. Jelnick looking to do some damage. The 2-1. Fouled to the screen, 2-2. Infield, even with the bags all the way around, besides Poole at first, is a step or two in front. Wide stance for Jelnick. Holds the bat in very tight towards that right ear and takes a ball. We're going to go full, 3-2. And Van Ash right now in a heap of trouble. One pitch away from loading the bases on 3 straight walks. If she can get Jelnick here, it completely changes the outlook of this inning. Leans back, the full count. That's ball 4. So now they're loaded after a leadoff ground out. 3 straight walks, and Bush is going to come out and talk with the infield. Kasaki had retired 4 straight leading up to the 3 straight walks. And now she'll face Drew Van Ash. So we mentioned reached on an error to the shortstop Bremer.
Number 23, Drew Van Ash.
Strike called. It's a way to get back on track. The talking to from Bush and the rest of that infield paying off on that first pitch, the 0-1. Make it 0-2. So just 1 out in the inning, but certainly could get out of it in 1 pitch. Ground ball anywhere in the infield should get the out at home. 0-2 pitch is a pop-up. Poole, the first baseman, gives chase and runs out of room. Van Ash hanging in there. The 0-2 pitch from Kasaki. Swing and a miss. They're going to tag out Van Ash as the ball was dropped by Bush. But with the bases loaded in a situation like that, all Bush needs to do is touch home plate.
Number 33, Quinn Robertson.
Key strikeout for Lydia Kasaki. The 2028 grad, after 3 straight walks, is now 1 out away from getting out of the jam. Quinn Robertson waits on that first pitch. It gets past Bush. The throw down to third base, and Brennan is caught off the bag. The wild pitch led Brennan to think about going home, and she got caught between the bases. After 3 straight walks, Team 4 gets out of the jam and leaves 2 aboard. We go to the 5th inning, all tied at 1 apiece.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Capri Wilson, Maddie Shedlock, and Liliana Tundo here in the 5th inning. Tom Cavanaugh from Game 4 of 6. in the CBJ Uncommitted games.
0, Lydia Kosanki.
Grace Gervin's back in the circle. And Wilson fouls off the very first pitch. Pop-out victim to first base was Wilson in her opening at-bat to end the first inning. And when you have 12 batters and it's just 1-1, you're not going to get your second at-bat until about the 5th or 6th inning.
0, Capri Wilson.
And we have just about 25 minutes left. As that is a miss. Gervin nods her head and takes a tour around the circle before she engages once more. 1 ball, 1 strike to Capri. She'll take low. Capri, a 2027 grad, looking to study sports management. She'll line one into center field, a base hit. That's hit hard. She'll take a turn at first, and that's all she'll get. Nice swing coming in to field it. The team 4 center fielder, which I'll name in just a moment, Shannon Christner.
Number 15, Maddie Shedlock.
Shedlock puts it on the ground to second base. Backhand play off the glove of the shortstop. Everybody's safe. That was Smith at second who threw it on to Minix, and it glanced off her glove. And we had a for sure out at second base, as now Liliana Tundo will come to the plate.
Number 7, Liliana Tundo.
There's an error somewhere in there. It's hard to decipher if you give it on the throw or the missed catch. Tundo takes a ball. Regardless, it's 2 on, nobody out, in a 1-1 tie here in the 5th. Lydia Bramer waits on deck. Both Tundo and Bramer and Olivia Munden, the next 3 hitters to come up, struck out swinging their first times to the plate. Good chance for Gervin to take advantage if she can mimic. Breaking ball at the knees, 2-1. That just misses. 3 balls and 1 strike. There's Tundo right there, the 3.8 GPA. Wants to get into sports management. She'll swing and pop one up right field line. Fading, foul. And Gervin's able to work back to a full count. 2 strikeouts for Gervin in her first 2 innings. She's back on for the final 2 here. Struck out Tundo and Bramer. The next 2 to come up. 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Semi-open stance. Hunkers down and chokes up on the bat. Tundo, line drive, base hit into left field. It's going to get past T. Cruz all the way to the wall. Scoring is Wilson. Shedlock right behind her. On to third base goes Tundo, and she's in with a triple. 3-1. Team 5 jumps out in front late in this ball game. Misplayed by Nolame T. Cruz in left field. And it just hit the turf and rolled. Had some topspin. T. Cruz tried to scoop it on the short hop. Not that time. Lydia Bramer fouls it away. Big swings from Francesca Poole and now Liliana Tundo. She's going to lay down a bunt. Right in front of the plate, Gervin. No chance. Couldn't ask for a better bunt out of Lydia Bramer that time. That thing just stopped on a dime right in front of the catcher Robertson. See it one more time. It takes one or two hops and just sits. No chance to make a play anywhere, especially with a lefty in the box, much closer to first base, has an extra step or two. It's now corners with nobody out. 2 runs have already scored in the inning.
Number 9, Olivia Munden.
It's Olivia Munden's turn. She also struck out swinging. So give credit to Tundo and Bramer. Both struck out in their original at-bats and have come back to produce with hits. Bramer will steal second base without a throw. After Munden, it will be Ella Edwards, Lydia Kasaki, and Teresa DiStefano. This is the 9 through 12 batters. This one's on the ground sharply to shortstop. Minix looks back, the runner throws to first, gets her down to third. The tag is not in time. Run scores coming across as Tundo. Bramer safe at third. It's now 4-1 Team 5. So even still, Minix looking back the runner Bramer, she was still able to move up. They do get the out at first. So Olivia Munden with an RBI ground out. First pitch to Edwards is a ball. Ella flied one out to deep left center field her first time. Wave and a miss. See that throw across the diamond one more time. It was real close. There is certainly a chance that Bramer was caught on the tag. Edwards cuts and misses again. It's 0-2. Breaking ball. Nearly caught the zone. Edwards gets to fight through another pitch. A 3-run inning. All 4 runs for this Team 5 squad have been scored in the last 2 innings. Chopper on the ground to shortstop. Minix fields. Throws to first. Another run scores. RBI ground out for Ella Edwards. 2 away. And that is how you cash in on base hits and mistakes. Capri Wilson started the inning with a single. An error from the shortstop Minix put 2 aboard. Tundo with a 2-run triple to clear him. Bramer had the bunt of the century. RBI ground out Olivia Munden. RBI ground out Ella Edwards. That's textbook. 5-1's your score, top of the 5th. Gerving had such a strong first couple of innings. And Team 5 has gotten to her in this one. Lydia Kasaki takes a strike at the ankles. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kasaki walked. She's been involved with a lot of walks today. Walked herself and then walked 3, but was still able to get out of the jam. That says something about her mental fortitude and dealing with adversity. You know, you walk, you retire 4 in a row, you're grooving, and then you walk 3 straight, get a strikeout, and then your catcher picks you up by back picking the runner at third base. Kasaki, sends one out to center field, and a great play to end the inning. Shannon Christner reaches up and steals extra bases away from Lydia Kasaki. A 4-run frame makes it 5-1. We go to the bottom half. Team 5 on top by 4.
that sweet stroke.
That's what makes the women's game so fun.
Seven, 8, 9 hitters due up for Team 4. We're nearing the end of this contest, just about 15 minutes remaining. Unlikely we'll play a full 6 innings, but you never know. Teresa DiStefano back onto the circle. Still 2 more games to play after this one.
Number 33, Quinn Robertson.
That will take place between Team 4 and Team 6. So Quinn Robertson, Charlie Elkhorn, Nola May T. Cruz, the next 3 hitters. Them and the rest of their team will battle it out and finish up their day after this next one. And then Team 5 will have to wait until the late slate, 4:25 start. That pitch is high for a ball. 2-0 to Quinn Robertson. Fielder's choice reached back in the second. Chops one on the ground. Nice forehand play. Shedlock guns to first. 1 away. That was an in-between hop. Very nice. Elkhorn, a sac fly, brought in the only run that Team 4 has been able to score in this one.
Number 5, Charlie Alcorn.
Chops it on the ground again. Shedlock, waist high grab. Quickly, 2 gone. Nine batter Nola May Cruz coming to the plate. Sorry, it's Nola May T. Cruz.
Number 9, Nola May T. Cruz.
She'll swing and hit the first pitch into right field. This is foul down the line. It is Olivia Munden out there in right giving chase. Landed much too far foul to have a chance at it. T. Cruz, 2027 graduate, wants to get into mechanical engineering. Part of the Detroit Prospects 16U. And currently attends Macomb Dakota High School. She'll swing and hit one high in the air to left center field. This one's got some carry. It is a one-hopper off the wall. T. Cruz. Cruz is into second base with a double. Great swing in the left center gap. That carried well. Take one more look at it. She was able to take that round and get in there to second base, no problem.
Number 15, Michaela Shelsky.
It was Morgan Lunan out there in center field to pick it up off the fence. Shelsky line drive, foul left field line. So Alessiana Wyant. Off the plate outside, this is the 10th batter in the lineup, Michaela Shelsky. Singled her first time. For a few innings, she had the only hit for Team 4. They only have 2. Nola May T. Cruz, who we just saw, and Shelsky back in the 3rd. The pitch. Way inside, Shelsky spins out of the way, avoiding the hit by pitch. Fastball just a tad bit high. It's 3-2. 2 outs. Base hit should score. T. Cruz with her speed. Shelsky launches one out to left field. It is a foul ball. With it being turf out there, there's no chalk to be dusted up, so we really don't get a great look at it. Just a different colored turf than the rest of it. Great swing from Shelsky. See if this gives us a decent angle. I don't know, Jim. That looked real good. That's a foul to the screen. We'll stay at 3-2. Definitely a call that could have been challenged in some other fashion of a game. Swing and a miss. Shelsky goes down on strikes. DeStefano records yet another punch out, and that ends the 5th. A double from T. Cruz, but that's all. We go top 6 with limited time to play. We'll see how much we can get in from Game 4 of the CBJ Uncommitted Games.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
That wind billowing once again, except it's changed directions. It's coming straight in from center field, from right center towards home plate. About 40 minutes ago, it was blasting out to center, back when Francesca Poole hit her solo home run to tie the game at 1. Team 5 has been on a tear since. They scored 4 runs in the 5th, and they're looking for more in the 6th. Just a few minutes remaining in this contest. Remember, at 2:50, we'll have Team 4 versus Team 6, as this is a high pop-up down the right field line, and DeStefano is retired. It'll bring Aliciana Wyant to the plate for the 3rd time. Wyant a ground out and a fly out. Grace Gervin back on the mound. She delivers a first pitch ball. Line drive, right field, diving and making the catch. My goodness. Shannon Christner stealing a base hit away from Aliciana Wyant. Wyant's reaction, she can't believe it. Both hands to the sky, and Christner read it perfectly. Diving play for out number 2. Very well done. There's a line drive to center. T. Cruz coming in. She dives and catches it. Oh, my. The Team 4 defense coming to play late here at Davenport. How about Nolame T. Cruz following suit? Diving on the turf, holding the glove up to make sure she has it. And on Christner's diving play, T. Cruz was over there giving her all the love in the world. A couple of glove high fives. And that's when good karma finds you in the sport of softball. You know, you go show some love to someone that, you know, you probably haven't played with a whole lot, maybe once or twice, either opponents or teammates. But these are all girls that have played with different teams over the courses of their careers. And, you know, you show good karma like that, it's going to come back your way. And T. Cruz made a nice play after Christner's diving grab in right. We've reached the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 5-1 game in favor of Team 5. And Grace Gervin will lead things off. It's the 11-12 one-hitters. There is just about 4 minutes remaining in our game, so I would venture to say this is the final half inning. Gervin a pop out to third base, her only time up. And she'll shoot one foul. We've had some diving plays, a home run, 2-run triple. We've seen a lot today in this game 4. After Gervin will be Megan Cox and then Malia Smith, I should say. Gervin, swing and a miss, strike 3. DeStefano bookends the 5th and 6th innings with strikeouts, both swinging. And that's one away.
Number 15, Megan Cox.
Megan Cox, her second time to the plate. Flied out to right field, her only time. And Cox will be the final batter of the contest. So it'll be a win for Team 5. They put together 5 runs across the 4th and 5th innings, spearheaded by Francesca Poole, who at one point had 2 of the 2 hits for Team 5, including a base hit and a home run. And then Liliana Tundo came through, Olivia Munden, Ella Edwards, all driving in runs. Our next contest set to start a little after 2:50, maybe 2:55, 3 o'clock rounds. Cox takes high. Two. DeStefano looking to end her day on the mound in this game, specifically, on a good note. Let's go full 3-2. Stefano rocks back. Full count pitch. Ball 4, and that'll do it. So Cox works a walk. And that is your ball game. A 5-1 win for Team 5. Talked about some of the impact players. DeStefano on the mound alongside Lydia Kasanki. They throw 6 innings of 1-run softball. We're going to step aside and come back in roughly 15 to 20 minutes as Team 4 will take on Team 6. 15, 20 minutes away as we're down to our 5th of 6 showcase games in the CBJ Uncommitted games here at Davenport University. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with more showcase softball. Some of the best